The worst terror attack in recent Russian history just took place just outside of Moscow. Islamic terrorists walked in and started machine gunning people attending a concert. ISIS claimed credit for the massacre in a lot of publicity they put out, and Putin turns around and blames it on the Ukraine. We're going to try and explain. The worst terror attack in history, recent history, just took place in Russia. And when I say the worst attack, I mean not as bad as what happened in Israel, but bad for Russia, where Islamist extremists went into a concert hall and mowed people down. Ironically, after ISIS-K, which is an ISIS offshoot, took credit for it, put out a lot of press on it, bizarrely, Putin is blaming this on the Ukraine, which is a leap of logic that defies any understanding. And ISIS say, no, 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 we did it. And Putin said, no, you didn't. It's Ukraine and Zelensky who was behind this. Very bizarre. And I want you to comment on what really struck me about the Russian response. They caught the guys very quickly. And during interrogations, to get the story told to Russian security officials, they started cutting off the ears of the perpetrators. And then they put them on television with their ears cut off. And the world is silent. Contrast that with the way the world reacts to Israel and the Gazan terrorists.
Quite a difference, isn't it? This heinous attack against a concert hall called the Crocus City Concert Hall in a, I guess sort of you'd call it a suburb of Moscow, last weekend, killed well over 100 people, many more than 100 additionally injured. And according to video that we have seen played, there were 4 attackers, 4 gunmen, who moved through the hall with AK-47s, or in any case, Kalashnikovs, mowing down people waiting there in the hall for the beginning of a concert. I don't know, despite the claim of responsibility by the Islamic State Khorasan, which, yes, is an offshoot of the original ISIS. Of course, ISIS changed its name to Islamic State, IS, in June of 2014, offshoot of that from the Middle East with a foothold now in Afghanistan. They claimed responsibility immediately. And Putin waited a full day to even address the country, address his people. And then, as you say there, Barry, tried to foist the blame off somehow onto Ukraine, which of course had nothing to do with it. Ukraine would never, ever deliberately attack civilian targets in a terror attack. But what I'm saying is I am not even now 100% certain that claim of responsibility by ISK, Islamic State Khorasan, is genuine. We know that they have claimed attacks before that they did not commit. I don't know if we'll ever know the full truth behind this, but the fact that Putin and his close Kremlin associates immediately turned around to try to blame Ukraine says that maybe there's more to this than we might be seeing on the surface.